Today's topic, cheating. Is it okay? In a relationship? In a marriage? Let's talk about it. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ólá here with Ólá TV. And in this edition, we're going to be talking about cheating. And the only reason why I want to talk about this is because I see it all over Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Let's go ahead and let's talk about it. All right, you guys. So since Dr. Seuss is getting canceled, I figure you guys could be with Dr. Ólá, and we're gonna go ahead and have a bedtime story today, which is gonna be based on all these cheating scandals that have been coming out. So Derek Jackson is a well-known guru. I don't follow him, but based on what I've researched, it looks like he's the type of guy that has been releasing ebooks, and he provides YouTube videos and inspirational information to help women, to basically let them know, don't settle down. If you want a man, raise the bar, raise the standards. Like everyone in the world basically tells women, raise the standard, never settle for less. But here's the thing, he has been caught cheating. He just confessed recently on social media. He was holding his wife's hand, and while he was confessing, he was letting her know that it wasn't just one, it was other women. And so let me go ahead and give you a little bit of background of this situation. So first off, Derek Jackson is a famous YouTuber, makes about somewhere between 1 million to 5 million. The exact amount has not been confirmed, but he is a millionaire or multi-millionaire. Derek Jackson is also 6'5", black male. Dania Jackson, 5'4", black woman. Now, before I actually get to the other celebrities, let me go ahead and read some statements from his wife. Her first statement says, "There is no justification for bringing other women into our marriage on any level. It was unacceptable, and it's not something that I tolerate or that we tolerate moving forward." So initially, she wasn't going to stay with him. But here's what happened after she made that statement and after she was considering filing divorce. So she said, "I stayed gone and firm. I am not coming back. I did not come back until I saw a shift and a change in his mentality. I forgave him, and most importantly, God has forgiven him. And I have forgiven the others as well." Meaning, I guess she's saying she forgave the other women. All right, y'all. So that's example number one. Before I elaborate on it, I'm just going to give you all the examples first and then come to a conclusion as to why she went back with him. All right, so in example number two, I'm going to use Offset and Cardi B. So Offset cheated on Cardi B, as we all know. They temporarily broke up. He started flowering her with gifts, and then after that, they got back together. Offset's net worth is 26 million as of 2021. Cardi B's net worth is 24 million as of 2021. They also had a baby together. They had a daughter. Her name is Culture. Offset is a black man, 5'9". Cardi B, 5'3". So in example number three, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to use JayZ and Beyonce, right? So JayZ cheated on Beyonce roughly around 2014, but the news didn't actually air out to, I think it was around 2016, 2018 roughly. One of her songs basically stated, I think it was called Lemonade, stating she could smell the cheat on his breath or something like that. I don't remember. So here we go. JayZ's net worth $1.4 billion as of 2021. Beyonce, 400 million. JayZ is basically at net worth 3.5 times more than Beyonce. So his investments, his entrepreneurship, everything he's done with music, all of that is worth 3.5 times more than everything that Beyonce has ever done. Now check this out. JayZ, black man, 6'2". Beyonce, 5'7". They have two kids together, twins, named Sir and Rumi. So that's example number 3. So now moving on to example number 4, which is even more recent news. We have Alex Rodriguez, aka AROD, former baseball player, with J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez. So in this situation, many people are unsure whether or not he's been cheating. It's been speculated. He was cheating with that white girl. I forgot her name, or they think she is. So this is what makes me think that A-Rod cheated. So first off, the white girl ended up signing an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement, and that was signed between her and A-Rod. And basically, in that particular agreement, anything that they discussed or anything that they did as far as interaction with each other cannot be discussed in public record is from what I've read that agreement says. So what that means is that he probably cheated, most likely did, behind doors, and because there's an NDA, neither he nor her can discuss it, which means in some technical sense, J-Lo may or may not be able to gain proof that it happened, and that's why there was the rumors that they temporarily broke up. And then now the rumors are supposedly at rest, and they went to a golf course, little event together recently, and you can tell though he cheated because he had put a IG post that says something like "New day, new beginnings, onward, upward." If nothing bad happened, I don't know why you would put that, especially during the rumors of the situation. And also, DailyMail.com followed her around, and as soon as they went to ask her a question about it, midway through the question, she like goes like this because she already knew what they were gonna ask her. But then she denies and says, "Oh, I haven't heard the story. I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard the rumors." But yet she was trying to get rid of them midway through the sentence as soon as she was approached and they mentioned anything about A Rod or J Lo. So to already be waving people off before they even finish their question, and then after they finish the question you deny it, tells me that you know what's up, you cheated. But anyways, let's move on. So here we have A-Rod, 6'3", dark male, Hispanic, Latino, J-Lo, 5'5". A-Rod's net worth, 350 million, J-Lo, 400 million. All right, so there should be example number 5 if I'm not mistaken. Next one is Chris Brown and Rihanna. Chris Brown, as of 2021, net worth 50 million. Rihanna, 600 million. But back when they broke up in roughly, I believe it was 2009, Chris Brown's net worth was 10 million. Rihanna's net worth at that time was 80 million. So she was making 8 times more than Chris Brown. All right, guys, and for the final example, example number 6, Kanye West, Kim Kardashian. Current net worth of Kanye, 1.8 billion as of 2021. Kim K, 780 million as of February 19, 2021. And the apparent breakup was due to Kanye's outbursts, apparently due to the stuff he said about Harriet Tubman, that she didn't free the slaves, and the Harriet Tubman actually brought the slaves from one white man to another white man, and then the outburst of they almost had an abortion with their first child. All right, so here we go. So 53% of Americans, and I don't know how much of that is men, I don't know how much of that is women, but 53% of Americans make less than 75,000. And most women in 2021, they want a man that's making 6 figures and up. So check this out. So already 53% of Americans make less than 75,000. So half of that's probably men, the other half is women making under 75,000. So we're already over half of the population. Then 65.9, so basically 66% of Americans as of 2019 make under 6 figures. So I looked up the population for the US at the moment. Women, 166.7 million, so roughly 167 million in the US. Men, 162 million. So 66% of that is probably half men, half women. So about 30% of that is already men that are making under 6 figures. Then you have 34.1% of the entire population make 100,000 or more. Now, we know that in many cases there's jobs or businesses where there's inequality and there's like gender disparity as far as like men making more money than women. But just for the sake of argument, let's say that men and women both make equal amounts. Let's just say. So out of 34.1, only that cut that in half, 17% make over 100,000 or more. So that's 17% only of the entire U.S. population make 100,000 or more. But this is the most desired man in America when it comes to most women in America. Then you've got 15.5% of that 34% make 100 to 150. So 7% roughly make 100 to 150. And then 81.4% make under 150K. So if you're looking for that dream dude that's gonna make 6 figures, I mean, there's a lot of women, there's a lot of competition. So I bring these numbers up because even if I go a little higher, 89.7% of Americans make under 200,000. So think about that. Only 10.3% make over 200,000. And if we cut that in half to be equal and say half of that is men, half of that is women, only 5% of men make over 200,000, and only 17% make over 100. So 17% over 100, and maybe 5% make over 200,000. So, I mean, ladies, you got to think about it. It's it's the belly of the beast out here. So women, you got to think about that. This is a competition out here if you really look at it. If you look at these statistical numbers, a lot of you complaining about you don't have enough men that you date that either make enough money, they don't have certain qualities and criteria you're looking for, they don't have the job you're looking for. I mean, the numbers speak for itself. Like, you've got about 80 something percent that are not going to make the figure you're looking for. So I get, never settle, right? Never, bring your criteria down. But if this is the type of person you're looking for, then you've got to be willing to make sacrifices, and you've got to be willing to bring more to the table. And so I bring it back to the reason why some of these women stay with these rich men, even though they've cheated or even though they've mistreated them, is because they look at these numbers. They probably look at these statistics as well, and they're like, well, how am I gonna find my next guy who's made 2 million a year, 10 million a year, 20 million a year, 100 million a year? I mean, look at JayZ, 1.4 billion, right? At the time when he cheated, he wasn't in the billions, but he was still a multi millionaire. Do you really think for a second? As a matter of fact, he was $520 million net worth when he cheated on Beyonce. Do you really think for 1 second that Beyonce is going to be like, well, he cheated on me, I have more high standards, morals, and values than that? I mean, some women are willing to take the hit, make the sacrifice, make the family work, and stay in it. A lot of you women don't even make 30K, 20K, 40K, 50K, and you out here, nah, if he cheats on me, I'm gone. So you guys want this kind of a man, but you don't know the kind of sacrifice that it's going to take. So for me, all I can say is it might be time for y'all to stop judging people who stay with their partners who have cheated on them. Because to be honest, some of y'all have gotten back with your exes, and some of them work at Walmart or JCPenney, or only make 8K, 14K, 20K, and y'all done fell through the cracks too. Y'all done the same thing. So how y'all gonna judge millionaires and billionaires if they do the same thing? Especially when it's harder for them to find someone of the same caliber, the same net worth as what they have at the moment. So I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying this is probably the reason why many of these women, when you get cheated on, most of them stay, unless if it's something out of control like drugs and physical abuse. But if it's just cheating, most of them just shrug it off and they don't give a fuck. So it is what it is. So some of you, you're probably never going to get this man. You probably will never be willing to make that sacrifice. You probably never will be willing to be that forgiving. So I think that should be a wake-up call to let you know that you might have to set the bar a little bit lower, whether you like it or not. Otherwise, you might just have to be single for the rest of your life. And hey, if you're okay with that, then it's okay. But all I gotta say is, this is your boy Ola with Ólá TV. I hope this video was a little bit of an eye-opener. Hope y'all woke. Hope it was educational. Hope I didn't offend anyone. If you agree or disagree, drop some comments below, and let's go ahead and let's talk about it. See you next time.